Hi everyone, it's Michelle Bursell. I just wanted to touch base with you really quick. Apologize that this video message is coming to you a little later in the week than anticipated. I have been so busy working on a great surprise, my freebie surprise I'm going to reveal to you next week that you are absolutely going to love, filled with insight, and I just want to make sure it's just right before I send it off to you. But I want to give you a quick tip this week to kind of prepare you for what's ahead. And if you remember in the beginning of the year, I mentioned how it's a time of January is a time where we're really starting out fresh. We feel all this momentum. We want to move forward with our life in ways and get back on track to what really speaks to you and what feels good to you and how you really want to consciously create your life. And in doing so, we have all this momentum and we're going. And I mentioned that right around this time of year, about 25 days into it, that we start to feel that we have to push. We're losing some of that momentum and that energy and focus and drive. And it's really important to look at what is behind that loss of energy and momentum and drive. Because what happens is if we don't, it's very easy to fall back onto old habits that aren't going to serve you. And so whatever you're trying to bring forward into 2011, I encourage you at this time to take a step back. Instead of going that full force that you want to and that you believe you need to go to in order to make what you are striving for or what you want to bring forth happen, that you go back to about 80%. Have some time to reflect and ask yourself two questions. First, is there a fear or thought that is coming up that goes against where I am trying to move towards? And oftentimes you're going to see that there is this, it's an old story, an old thought that lingers. And it's very important to bring it forward so that you can consciously address it, because otherwise it just kind of unconsciously lingers, but it's going to be that pull that when your energy drains, that you go towards and that you feel that vulnerability towards. And then the second piece I want you to do in that time of reflection is to ask yourself, ask your essence, ask your inner wisdom and guidance, is there an easier way I can be going forward to attaining what it is my heart desires or where I'm trying to move towards? Is there an easier way? Is there an easier path? A perspective shift that will support me to make it come with greater ease. And this is very important because it's there and there's inner wisdom around it, but there's that too much of that push energy to allow in some flow energy that will allow you to have the same results but with greater effectiveness and efficiency. And this is really important because you're not always going to be able to maintain those highs, those momentum, those where you have a lot of momentum and energy to give. But if you want to keep taking those forward steps and stay on your path that's true to you and your heart, you're going to need to be able to go and accept some energy that allows you to flow. And that message is in there. Look to your feelings and fears and it's going to guide you. And I'm certain if you have questions, continue to write me at support@michellebursell.com. But I know the freebie I'm going to give you for next week you are going to love, and it's going to support you even more. I look forward to that. I thank you for being connected, and I wish you to continue to stay emotionally conscious and live exceptionally well.